Thanks for watching the video. This is L2 coming back to you again with another video. I had said in my last video that I wanted to share something with you. I had something in the works. Well, about a week ago, I had gotten a tattoo, and this is the tattoo I've gotten. The Prince symbol. It's a little bit scabby and flaky right now, but it's awesome. I really like it, and hope you do too. But anyways, okay. If you've been watching the news lately, you've probably been looking at how the political race is going, the presidential race with Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. It looks like Donald Trump It looks like Donald Trump has secured the GOP nomination for the presidential candidate, and it looks like Hillary is going to be the Democratic nomination for the presidential candidate as well. But just think about all the things that are going on with Donald Trump, you know, and all of the Paul Ryan things that have been said. Paul Ryan is really not yet endorsing Donald Trump. He has, I think he said he's reserving his opinion until later, and he's not ready to endorse Donald Trump. And there's been a couple of articles that have been going on from one of the senior political correspondents who was also wrote an article with the Chicago Tribune that was saying how Paul Ryan is very hesitant in endorsing Donald Trump. So you have to think about those things and put those things all into consideration. And now Donald Trump is trying to attack Hillary Clinton and saying that she's playing the woman card, you know. Well, and like Hillary said, well, if I'm playing the woman's card, deal me in. You know, so, you know, I think that was a pretty good comeback, you know. And also there's the fact that, you know, 70% of women disapprove of Donald Trump. So think about that. 70% of women disapprove of Donald Trump. So that's a fact that's out there. Okay, and then there's this another senior political correspondent, John Ward, and that was the article that I was talking about where he was saying that Paul Ryan is still undecided on whether he's going to endorse Donald Trump. So those are just some things to think about, some things to, you know, mull over with all this political process that's going on and with Donald Trump, and just to see what it's all about, you know, and to put your opinion into it, you know, give it some thought, you know, because if you have 70% of women that disapprove of Donald Trump, you have one of the top political GOP politicians that can't decide whether he wants to endorse Donald Trump. Then you're having your meetings with all the top political GOP politicians that want to talk with Donald Trump in private. There's something going on. There's something that they are not satisfied with. That is why they want to talk with him in private. I'm thinking to try to get him in line and get him into that conservatism, you know, because sometimes he's talking about raising taxes and other times he's not talking about raising taxes. He's talking about raising taxes from his threshold that he had established, but not raising taxes on the rich where it should be. And then moving on to the educational side of things, you know, I've told you in the last videos that we had the algebra EOC end of course testing for 276 of our students at the school I'm at. Some of them were 7th graders, some of them were 8th graders, and we had one 6th grader. So we set up this system and testing area where we use the entire cafeteria, the seating area and the stage that's in the cafeteria, and that held 188 students there. And then we used 3 classrooms that were up on our 4th floor, and we tested 88 students up there. And so that totaled out to 276 students that we tested. I have to say it went very well. Here's some pictures that'll show you what it looked like without the kids, because I can't film the kids and everything. But coming up this coming week, tomorrow, because today's Sunday, we are starting to be testing 6th graders and 7th graders on Monday. They will take the math STAR test, and on Tuesday, the 6th and 7th graders will take the reading STAR test, while the 8th graders are taking a technology testing. So we have that all situated. 8th graders will be up on the 4th floor. We have computer carts going up there, and the 6th and 7th graders will be held in their hallways, respective hallways, to do their testing there. But on Monday, the 8th graders are going on a field trip, so they will be off campus. So all I'll have to deal with is the 6th and 7th graders and their testing. But then again, on Wednesday and Thursday, we have all of the 8th graders testing. On Wednesday, the 8th graders are taking the science STAR test, and then on Thursday, the 8th graders are taking the social studies STAR test. So it is all these high stakes testings that are going on Monday through Thursday at the campus that I'm at. And then we got to get all that information back together, and then we got to bring it back to Turnitin so it can be scored by the state. And just wanted to show you a little bit of the testing room with all the booklets that we have. So we'll take a look at that. And just wanted to record a little bit about what goes into some of the testing at some schools. This is the middle school that I work at, and I'm in the testing room, and you can see behind me all of the test booklets. So we have to make sure every student has their answer document, every student has their proper testing booklet, make sure all the testing situations are secure and confidential, so that we don't have any what they call irregularities, that we have to report to the district or to the state. So that's going to be going on. I'll let you know how that is as well. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, like or subscribe. If you have any comments, make the comments down below. I try to make videos every week, so be on the lookout. This is L2 to you. I'm out.